Oh,
I, I there's seeing that there's a preference for peace and for deep peace. I don't want to occupy too much. I see enough.
okay. I agree. On the bottom left of your screen is a little red button. If you press that, it'll unmute you so I can hear you then you speak, if you want to speak. Okay, perfect.
I don't know what my growth edge with you is right now, but I'm feeling unease.
You know, whatever we feel comes and goes. We can't hold on to the highest high or the lowest low. It's always changing. What doesn't change is what is aware of what's changing.
What is aware of what's changing?
Yes. So that awareness is here now. Otherwise, you couldn't speak about our needs. But usually it's overlooked. You know, our predominant habit is to be busy with the content of awareness rather than just recognizing the awareness that everything's appearing in. So it's quite a different perspective.
Yeah.
So there is awareness here now. But you know, how do we even talk about it? Because we can't sense it. But without awareness, we can't sense. We can't think about it because thinking isn't a tool that can begin to yeah, describe awareness.
Yeah.
But we can't deny that there's awareness in it.
I keep worrying about like how this will end. Like if you're gonna raise your hands up, or if I'm gonna raise my hands up, or I keep
Yeah,
worrying
see,
about that.
so you can see thoughts come, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, thoughts come. And there's awareness of them. The thoughts come and go. Awareness remains, yeah? So in a way, we can't help but notice what drifts across the screen, you know, what drifts through awareness. But if you look at it, in this awareness that's ever present, everything appears, the whole universe, time, space, matter, energy, all appears in awareness. The sense of you, all experience, everything is appearing in that awareness in this moment. And that awareness is simply here. We don't have to do anything for it. What's possible is just to be aware that there is awareness and not get so caught up in our ideas or feelings, because that's the way, you know, we've been conditioned us to be very busy with these fleeting phenomena. But it's okay, it's just to notice it. Which part of the world are you in?
I'm in the Bay Area, California.
Okay, well, so it's late at night then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll share one last thing, and then if you don't have anything to say, that's fine. But The other day, I got an intense craving for a food, and then I ate the food, and then after eating the food, I had a brief, intense depression. And I'm curious about that. And my hypothesis is that maybe I get down on myself, or maybe I have trauma where I got down on myself.
My question is, who's the you that gets down on yourself? Are there two yous?
I don't know.
What I know for sure is that there's awareness here. The rest, we don't.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Hi.
I since last week I feel immensely happy, and I got this key, or I got it before, but now it seems I can use it. It's about that mind, beloved servant, just want to help, and it's what a relief to have this point of view and treat this beloved servant like, thank you, I know you want to help, but actually does not help. So helpful.
So this is mind trying to help. What you just spoke.
Yeah, and difference is I feel immensely happy. So, what is the intuit intuition when I look at this beloved servant who wants to help? Is it equal, or is it just in my mind? Is it sometimes intuition when the mind tries to help?
This is again the mind trying to help what we call the mind. It's just a thought. Very sweet. Do you need an answer to that question to simply be? Actually not, yeah.
No. Thank you so much, and happy Christmas.
Ah, Henk.
Hi. I wanted to say hi. So hi.
Hi.
Yeah, and also on a personal level, I also want to thank you and yeah, for the wonderful week, and also say sorry somehow. I don't know, but sometimes I can be really clumsy, and yeah, I don't mean to.
And,
No, no, yeah,
I know that clumsiness as well. So
yeah. Yeah, to me, you are like not like you are a bodhisattva, someone who found something, or it's just a realization that you are awareness, and from that point, then you continued your journey and you discovered also many things about being human, and that in a very sweet way, in a very humanist way, you can say, and that is so helpful. It's really, yeah.
thank
To
you.
me, I use these meetings as an anti-depressiva, or it's just, yeah, I'm feeling really happy. Yeah,
Happy to hear.
so much change. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and on the other level, there is just this. Yeah. And it's so, what to say? Yeah.
Doesn't matter what we speak about, I mean, there's love flowing and it's beautiful. So,
Yeah. Thank you very much.
thank you. Ah, oh yeah. Oh, Sylvie.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Sylvie.
Hi. Would like to rest with you a bit. A lot of fear in the system at the moment because of a decision I have to make.
So just honoring that, what you call fear. Just resting. So fear's coming up. And it's a chance to just, I mean, because somehow it just came by itself, that fear. It's not something you said, like, now I'm going to try and feel fear. It just came.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fear's there. You're just exploring. Yes, and what is fear? What does it do? What does it? So, you know, we say, I feel afraid.
Yeah, and I can handle it very well, but the
Yeah.
habit of the system is to it wants to go into preparedness and be organized and read
Yeah.
like hundreds of books and like that stuff is coming up. And
Yeah.
and life is saying to me, no, stay present.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. So, yeah. So you can see there's like this conditioning
yeah.
and this idea that you can, like, there's a you that decides, and that you can make a good decision or a bad decision. There's a lot, you know, it's just like, and then with it a certain stress, you could say, like a pressure.
Yeah, but the feeling of like reading another hundred of books, of it gives a feeling of confidence. So that's the issue right now. Yeah.
But, you know, for me, you just say the recognition that you can read 1,000 books and you still, the basic recognition that you really don't know what's going on doesn't change.
Yeah.
So that attempt to get confidence, or a sense of confidence,
Yeah.
all we know is that there's awareness here.
Yeah.
The rest, yeah,
It's
the
really,
rest,
yeah.
yeah,
It's really strange at the moment because my system is like also like very happy and want to go for it, and then life says, okay, be present. So it's, yeah, letting go and
mm,
yeah, there's a deeper relaxation now in the system.
yeah, beautiful, yeah. And you'll see, you know, like, if going for this meant to happen, it will happen for sure.
Yeah.
And if not, it won't. I don't think your happiness is dependent on it.
No, definitely. Yeah.
Whatever it is, I have no idea, but whatever, you know, like this is
Yeah, it is.
life.
In one sentence, a big political party in the Netherlands wants to establish also in our city, and they ask me for their list. So I have to change political parties and go for the bigger one, perhaps. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's so interesting, you know, because it's like, I'm not sure that our political system actually fundamentally works.
No, it's corrupt. But this is
Yeah.
a party who says it, and
Yeah.
and I think it's needed also in
Yeah.
politics to be
Yeah.
there and say this is corrupt and this is not the truth.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, you know, that's what I say. It's like maybe that's your journey. You'll see. But
Yeah, we will see. Yeah.
yeah. I see. I mean, within that realm, there are some expressions that really stay in integrity,
Yeah.
but it's rare.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also thought about it yesterday because our consciousness is expanding, and there is still politics, and
Mhm.
my sense is that there need to be politics from our higher self, from consciousness, and yeah, but we still have it's still needed in a way because we are in a shift into total freedom, but I think it's still needed. Yeah.
But who can say? I mean,
Yeah.
clearly there's some interest in playing in those realms, and so you'll see where it takes you. Yeah.
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 Maybe I'll just stay a healer.
In a way, who knows, you know, what life wants of us. Really and truly, we don't know.
No, we don't know.
And you know, and so your journey has taken you in that direction where people are noticing what you bring to the moment, you know, what comes through you, so to speak. And
Yeah.
yeah, so now you're getting invitations, and then you just see there's either a yes or a no.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's still some uncertainty to that. Um, yeah, and that's why the system wants to read another 100 books, or so that's the uncertainty that there is right now. Yeah.
You know, that uncertainty hides that capacity to just get a simple yes or a no.
Yeah. Yeah.
In some ways, I would say this: you already know.
Yeah.
There's just a, but there's yeses and nos are quite subtle, you know. So it's like as soon as it comes in uncertainty, it's hard to hear anymore because
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole system gets excited and it's just
Yeah.
can't really
Yeah.
listen
That's what is
anymore.
happening now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot more space now again. Yeah.
cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ollie. Yeah. Pleasure.
And it goes through the heart again.
Oh, Amy.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Amy.
Mm. Something popped up that that there is always something looking in connection with you, something that is also looking for some signs of appreciation or whatever you want to call it. And then there's also a tendency to suppress that because I don't really want that, but it's happening. And it just popped up to in my view that is always slightly present.
You know, if possible, it's noticed,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's awareness of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that pattern, you know, I mean, I think it's so familiar in so many expressions of life called people, you know, that wanting acknowledgement or wanting love or wanting to be seen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then somehow and those movements produce some sense of a me or some sense of identity, you could say.
Yeah, at this moment it's mainly some feeling of pain that comes with it, some sensation of painfulness.
Yes, yeah.
And I understand what you say. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just for fun, how do you experience the invitation that comes through me?
Really
And
quite open, at least what I can feel. My
yeah, that's all.
translation.
That's all you're talking about. You're just talking about what you
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I feel
And then
very open, very.
Okay, cool. And then just noticing how your system or that system, whatever you want to call it, if you don't, how does it respond to that invitation? What happens?
What I've, yeah, difficult to put in words. At least you can see it really. Yeah. Yeah.
Without doing anything, that's its natural response. Yeah, just response like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind
of a loveliness flows.
Yeah.
That's how I could put a word to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice to speak about it anyway, Isaac, because often I have the feeling I have to solve those things myself. When that comes up, then I think, okay, I sit with it. It is nice to speak it out also. Thank you, Isaac. Yeah.
Mustafa.
Hi.
Hi, Mustafa.
And interest arise here just to know something more about it. So can I ask this? Yeah. Yeah. So just often you stress upon noticing, and just a while ago said that be aware of awareness. And some say it's witnessing, observing. Are these all same or different?
There's many nuances. So there's awareness, and inherent in awareness is this capacity of noticing very finely or very grossly, you could say. So there's a way where it can notice what's arising without getting involved in it, without identifying with it, without entanglement. And there's also a noticing where it is entangled.
So you said that awareness has the capacity of noticing. That means it is the
Yes.
awareness who is noticing, not the
course.
person itself.
No, if you look, you can find witnessing, but you'll never find a witness. You can notice the activity of witnessing, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll never find a witness. And so the witnessing or the noticing, just like a gentle noticing, it's like, okay, now the body feels warm, now it feels cold, now it needs to move, it needs to correct its posture, now whatever, that's changing all the time.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so it's just like, now a thought came, now it's gone again. It's just like this. It's just.
So we can make a distinction here. Often when you encourage to explore, when thought comes, who is thinking? Who am I? That means who is thinking, sensation. But in case of noticing, there is no question of who is noticing. So no need to ask this question, who is noticing?
I'd say it's inherent. It's just like there's noticing appearing in awareness, There is no one that's noticing. It's just noticing.
So just when we focus on that noticing or witnessing, so just we turn to awareness rather than this body personal self that subsided, and then the awareness is rising, or the focus that is aligned with that kind of that. Yeah, that's great, really helpful. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Isaac,
Hi, Antje.
it's so much going on.
Coming to this moment, tell me what's happening in this moment.
There's a discomfort in the heart area. And I notice when there is going a much when something is exciting, and I had the feeling I have to raise my hand. In this moment, the mind wants to come in, and I have to say this or I have to say this, that, and it's all mind, and it brings it makes it stronger than it is.
But coming back to just this instant,
Das Trauer im Herzen, mir fällt das englische Wort, I don't know the English word in the moment. The feeling of tears coming up and
There's awareness of that.
sure.
We're just taking a moment or two to talk about the awareness. It might not be possible, but just in the willingness to try, you could say, attention has to come right to awareness. So just speaking about
I
awareness.
don't understand the last sentence. Can you repeat?
Okay, yeah. So the invitation is to speak about the awareness.
Okay.
You might not be able to, but at least in wanting to, the attention has to be on the awareness. You'd see that invitation to speak about awareness really brings attention to awareness.
Yes.
And you can see that anything that you try to say about it is not awareness. It's
Yes.
yeah.
It's amazing again and again and again. Thank you, Alpha.
Thanks, Shante. Yeah.
I
I got it.
have nothing to say, but he is, I don't know the English word, maybe somebody can translate it. He is so much entzücken for that invitation that you are spreading out all the time. It touches me so sweetly. and this. Ah, thank you, man. My God, what a blessing.
Yeah.
Mm. I love that Christmas party. Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, it's, in a way, Christmas is about Christ consciousness. Yeah,
Yeah, love.
we can mistake it for a person or something like that, but actually, it's about
Yeah.
a consciousness. Yeah. Esther. Nice.
Hi, good evening. Yeah, the wave is for me getting more the ocean, and but it was still a kind of a perception from out of the wave, and then the beach is the beach, and the restaurant is the restaurant, and all the people are the people. But when I come from this different, when you come from awareness, then everything falls away actually in awareness, and the it's clearing the screen. Right, because I can feel that nothing is permanent. No, normally what is an emotion is now a moving sensation or something. Yeah. The emotion brings me immediately back into the world, and when there is moving sensations, it brings me back in, I don't, I don't know, falling thing. And I did a lot of my own, and I was a little bit afraid of the invitation as well. I recognized that, but I did try to allow it today, and yeah, it was became more easier without control. And feeling of sinking and growing at the same time. Yeah. I have to stop because it's too much. Thank you.
Sarah. And then afterwards, Sarah now.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Can you talk about what you referred to Esther as scams?
Oh, emails, emails that come.
No, yes, I understand, but
Yes.
in your experience, these scams are objects, or
No,
how
it's
do
just
they manifest?
they're an invitation to go down a track that how can I say this? It's they don't have an interest in meeting as love, as peace, as beauty. They have an interest in ripping off.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just watching a clip earlier this evening. This guy who calls himself a teacher or enlightened one or whatever, and he was talking about you need to control your mind. You need to, and I'm going, wow, okay. When I look at it, when I hear that, I go, wow, that's opening the doorway to blame, shame, and guilt if you're not doing it right. And, he can maybe show you. And it's just like, and yet, you just listen to the words. Oh, yes, you're responsible. If you don't control you, I mean, it's like, wow, all this stuff. It's so ass backward. It's just like so confusing, yet it passes off the people. It's a scam, yeah. It's a complete scam. It's exactly that. Okay, well, some people want that.
But for example, minimal daily things like wanting to go on some project or study something, it brings attention to an object and
Yeah.
it's there. But there's a difference.
Again, it's like I think that's a little movement within life, and it's like depending on how much identification there is with it. It's like, yeah, of course, hunger comes, and then there's an interest to put something in the body that's suitable, you could say. And so there's discernment. Okay, this is, or an idea, a creative idea, I guess, like something, and then there's a movement towards allowing it to flow through. Ultimately, so sometimes it comes through in a way we go, wow, I like that. I enjoy that, or no, it doesn't really, something didn't flow easily or whatever, I guess.
Is like the difference of seeing as me as a person who is investing
Doing something, yeah, exactly.
or just patterns meeting.
Yeah, and allowing life to flow through, it's like, because, no matter what field it is, whether it's a musician or mostly when something comes through that's really amazing, they say, oh, it just came through. It's really, I didn't do it. It was just, came through. Tesla spoke like that. Einstein spoke like that. I mean, a lot of, I could say there's a recognition of there is no separation, and it's just expressing through itself.
So when, for example, Papaji said, when there's thought, I don't know if you're listening. This,
Yes, I'm here.
oh, when there's thought, there's pain. Or he said something like this. It confused a bit the system, because it's like
Yeah,
it
it's like I don't know the context that was spoken in, so it's hard to know exactly
Okay.
what, because thoughts, as far as I can see, Popsy never had a problem with thinking. You know, thoughts come and go. It wasn't, you know, so a thought comes, and again, there's either going with it, so to speak, or it's just a thought. It's just like, okay. In your own experience, I mean, lots of thoughts come through. They just,
Yeah.
and some of them are a little bit more sticky, or whatever you want to call it. I'm curious, did you have a chance to ask her if she remembered me?
Yes, she
And
did.
she did. I thought
Yeah.
she would.
And she remembered also that at some point, her daughter was taking care of Arun, so that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
could both go to satsang. And you
yes,
gave
yeah.
her daughter at some point, I think, a wristwatch or something that she has up to like until today. She
Okay,
remembered.
yeah.
She said, "Oh, he lived in Hawaii," and
Yeah. So I would be surprised if she didn't remember me, but who knows? Cool. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
okay.
Yeah. Ah, Bettina. Are you waving it at me or yeah, okay. Oh, I thought somebody else waved before. Who was
Willem was always also
Willem?
waving.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, Willem. You and then Bettina.
I'm
Sorry,
short. I'm short.
You short? Okay, then you.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you to you and thank you to everyone.
Yeah.
Last week I was on a seminar and there was not one day when I've fallen on my knees and thanked the life that brought me to you. Really, it was amazing. That was what I want to bring.
Thanks, Bettina.
Thank you.
Yeah. Willem.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
You just have to pin you. Good. Now I see you. Cool.
So you're always pointing to the now.
Yeah.
But I noticed is that as soon as the now is realized, the thought wants to go to the future or to the past.
Yeah.
And the solution probably is not to respond at all to this stuff.
Yeah.
But somehow there's a kind of idea that the world is be boring. But of course, I can feel the endlessness of the now. It's so overwhelming that it scares me off. I want to run into the past and the future. But then I meet nothing but trouble.
And the past or future is actually pretty boring because it's the same thing again and again.
It's not real. There's such a persistence to believe the nonsense that comes up every time.
Yeah.
Seems so real and so truthful. It's not. And what you said about the blame that comes in as soon as you think you are responsible. And my third daughter is very much into Bashar these days, and she says, "Oh, you create your own reality, and Daddy, you should not be so negative and all this stuff." But so she means well, but I always say I can't go there. Something wrong, something very wrong with it. I tried this for 3 years, and so thank you for pointing out, and I hope one day. I'm sorry, teacher. Yeah, there's no hope, but no.
Yeah, yeah.
So every word I say about it takes me further away from what I want, what I need.
Yeah. No, thanks a lot. Yeah. Harmony.
Hi,
Right.
nothing to say.
Be happy now and love always.
Thank you for having the opportunity to meet you. That this could happen, apparently. Thank you. You're my friend. More than that. All is blah blah and all is wonderful. Thank you to you. Thank you to the Sangha. Thank you.
On a practical level, for me, I'm just going to continue the meetings Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So whoever shows up, I'll see you. Bas, thank you so much for hosting. Thank you all for being here. Love, peace, beauty,